The sound of the Chinese word for hot.
热
Re can be connected to several English words. Red, radiation, and even rock and roll. Think about how the R sound is made in these words. Your lips don't stretch out to the sides. If you freeze your mouth in that position, and then slightly widen your lips, you can make the
一
sound, which is the beginning of the Chinese word for hot. Then just add the
二
sound and you've got it.
热
The correct Chinese pronunciation of.
热
There's an image here to help visualize the connection between red, radiation, rock, and hot. Now let's look at how the character for hot
热
is written. It has two main parts. The bottom part is 4 dots, which represent fire. If you look at ancient Chinese writing, you can see that these dots are actually little flames flickering. In Chinese, we can show fire with these 4 dots, or sometimes with a taller symbol that looks like a piece of wood with 2 flames on it. The top part of the character is.
一
In ancient writing, this character showed a person using both hands to touch a tree. It represents a skill that needs careful attention. Let's break down
一
even further. On the right side, we have.
玩
In old writings, this looked like a person bending over, using their hands to work with something, maybe rice or plants. But to help us remember, let's imagine that the person is holding a ball. That little dot in the character looks like a small ball. And today, the character
玩
often means something small and round, like a meatball. On the left side of
一
we have.
路
This character can also be broken down into 2 parts. The bottom part is.
土
Which means earth or soil. It looks like a pile of dirt on the ground. The top part of.
路
Is also.
土
But it's shown on a raised platform, like the upper layer of earth. These 2 layers of earth together represent a large area of land. Here, we can think of it as a very high mound of earth. So, we have a tall mound of earth, and someone carefully working with a ball. Does this remind you of the Greek myth of Sisyphus, who had to roll a boulder up a hill every day? The character
一
represents a high level of skill, like pushing a ball up a hill. This image can really help us remember how the character looks. Now if we add the fire symbol to.
一
We get hot.
热
Let's add fire to our image too, to emphasize the bright red color and the heat radiating outwards. And to make it even more memorable, let's add some rocks and roll. Imagine Sisyphus wearing heavy metal clothes and playing a guitar while he pushes that ball. Now we have a picture that connects the sound, the form, and the meaning of the character.
热